Hi, welcome to IndianAutosBlog.com. My name is Shrawan Raja. I'm the managing editor of the blog, and as you all would have noticed, I'm just back from the Auto Expo. The updates have been very little. The number of posts have also gone down in the last 1 week. Well, there are many reasons to it. Well, I would not want to go much into it, but I'm very happy that our friends at wiki.in and motorbeam.com have been doing a fantastic, have been putting up a very good show, and they've shown all of you what are the different concepts that have been displayed. To begin with, well, the next 1 week we would be having more of text than pictures. You have already seen all the images of the cars that have been shown at the Expo in the aforementioned website. So my duty would be to upload text or the interviews and the chats that I've had with all the company heads and the honchos for your viewing pleasure. Well, today I'm going to be discussing about some of the concepts that I saw at the show and some of the automakers on the whole as well. Well, to begin with, I'll start with the Honda small car concept. I was pleasantly surprised to see something very small, something that looks very futuristic. The prospect of having a small Honda, an affordable Honda, is something which many of us Indians are looking to grab or looking to lay our hands on. Well, the Honda small car concept, to me, it borrows a lot of, if not a lot, at least some of the cues come from the bigger Honda. Some come from the Honda Jazz, some from the City. I saw that noticed that the size of the Honda small concept was pretty much, maybe say, the Suzuki Alto, the Chevrolet Beat. So I expect the price to be somewhere between, say, three and a half to 5 lakh rupees. Again, Honda have announced that this would be less than 5 lakh rupees, so 3.5 to 5 sounds very realistic. Going on, the Toyota Etios sedan and the hatchback, well, I've read a lot of mixed reactions. I don't know what those people were expecting, but the Toyota has told me before that the Honda small car concepts which they were going to show at the Expo would not have anything unique about them. They would not have any sort of a unique design, or they would not have any sort of eye-raising features. All they would be are normal sedan and concept cars, which would offer customers with quality, which would offer customers with ownership experience and high resale value. And these are the three things which I believe Toyota small cars will enjoy in the market. You would have noticed with the likes of the Toyota Innova, the Corolla, and the other cars, probably not the Fortuner and the Land Cruiser, but the others, that they don't look the part. They're normal, ordinary looking cars, but they've done really well because of the Toyota brand name. And we all know what the Toyota brand name stands for. It stands for quality, and I'm very dead sure that these small cars, these small concepts that they've shown at the Expo, would stand up and would stand up to the top of being good cars, and they would fulfill what the other Toyota cars have been doing in the past. The next one I want to talk about is the Toyota Aria concept, not the concept, I'm so sorry, the Toyota Aria Mtv. I don't know, it's a Tata. The quality issues are going to be, I hope they are not, they would not play a role in ruining this car, because it looks really good. The features, it's filled with features. To displace the Innova from numero uno is something which I don't think is possible, because Mahindra have tried it with the Xylo. Mahindra, mostly they are manufacturers of big vehicles, utility vehicles, so they know the space very well. They have read the space very well. They have been in this space for a long time with the likes of the Bolero and the Scorpion. So they know the mix of customers that they're going to face when putting a product like the Xylo. And the last 1 year, the Xylo hasn't really kicked off, really launched, or really made it very big. So the Aria, well, I don't know how the pricing is going to be, but despite all the features, would a person choose a Toyota? Would you choose a Tata over a Toyota? Well, let's just wait and see. The next thing that I would want to talk about is the Tata Magic Iris. It's a cute looking thing. They would want to put Bajaj and TVS, who've just started making three-wheelers out of business with this model. Well, for a person to move from three-wheel to four, I don't think a person would just move ahead without any reluctance. Of course, they have done it before with the Ace. They've moved people from three wheels to fours for transporting their goods, but passenger carrier from three wheels to four is a slightly different topic, because here you would be transporting people, and the driver, whoever is going to buy this product, has a very low income group. He belongs to a very low income group, and would he feel safe to buy a four wheeler and use it instead of an auto? Well, again, that which we need to see the product pricing, and we need to see how well it's been marketed, and yeah, let's just wait and see. Well, the next car that I'm going to talk about is the Audi A5 Sportback concept, which was not a showstopper. No, I don't think it was a showstopper. Some people have described it. So you see, Mercedes-Benz has brought a two-seater supercar to the show. BMW have got I felt that the key exhibit was the 5 GT. So I've all felt that the group at Audi should have brought the A1 Sportback concept. It's a small car. They should have shown it here to differentiate or to clearly make some kind of a statement. But I don't know what Audi is going to bring to India in the future. I don't know how Audi is going to position themselves in India. But I'm happy that the A5 Sportback is a car which will make it to India in a production form, and so they're showing something which they're going to produce. So I'm happy about that. The next, I spoke to Mr. Mark Nassif, country general manager for Renault operations. I spoke to him, and he was very enthusiastic about the Renault products. Well, I don't know if a breakthrough has been made. I don't know if Renault would launch any new cars this year, but in 2011, which is next year, they do sound very optimistic. They say that they're going to bring the Kalios and the Fluence sedan. Those two products are very good. They're good to look at, and if they are priced right and they have a good features, yeah, why not? Why won't people buy a Renault? Coming back to the Logan, which is their first product here in India, they say that to make it more suited for the Indian conditions, that is to make it a sub 4 meter sedan, and to give it other engine options, and etc. Increase the localization. They say that they have a tie-up with Mahindra, so it's a decision that has to come from two teams. That is from the Mahindra side and the Renault side before they can make any changes to the product. So I don't see it making any headway. I don't know if, but Mr. Mark Nassif did tell me that the teams are actively working on it. So I did not see any kind of apart from Logan VIP special edition. I did not see any other concept, or I did not see any other indications of this is Indianized Renault Logan. Well, the Suzuki stall will be the pick of the lot. I would say that, because there were so many variants of the existing car. So if a customer, Maruti has more than 50% market share, so I'm sure that many of them walking into the Suzuki store, into the Auto Expo, would be owning a Maruti. Well, many of them who would have come there would have felt so good about the brand and the car itself, because again, you have an Alto special edition, you had a Ritz special edition, you had a Suzuki Swift special edition, you had all kinds of special editions. You even had a small A-Star car, a concept car, or you can say a prototype, which was being made there, a small a scale model which was being constructed there. So these special editions, I mean, these are cars that were offbeat. They looked different, and they had body kits, different types of colors, and they're given equal importance as well. When they were not pushed to a corner, they had their own floodlights, they had their own people around it who could talk to the guests about what these cars were and what they were there for. There's the R3 MPV. I wouldn't trust Suzuki on concept cars, because last time they failed to deliver the A-Star. I thought the A-Star concept was many miles away from what finally we all got to see. But let's hope that the R3 will translate into a much better looking car, much better performance from the Maruti team. The Suzuki Kizashi, well, they brought in a car from Japan. They had parked it there. They parked, in fact, several Kizashis around the Maruti stall, and I felt that this type of a car is what Maruti needs to bring in if they have to change their identity, because you have something of such good quality with something such with great looks and lots of space. Yeah, I think that is something which Maruti would want to bring and show its customers and give its customers here, because we have all seen Maruti only as we have seen Maruti as only a small car maker. So this is something which they should try. The risk is definitely it's definitely a risk that they should take. Well, apart from all this, well, I did speak to Dilip Chabria. I did speak to a host of other people, including Chetan Maini and many others. I would write about in the coming week. I would write about how what these companies have in store and what these people want to do in the future for the Indian motoring industry. So, anyways, I think it's time for me to go now. So take good care of yourselves and have a nice weekend.